My workshop has been a complete mess for so many years, and I've just been dealing with it. And today, I want to start getting all this stuff sorted out. Like, there's stuff all over the floor. I've already started preparing some stuff and moving a few things. I need to put this wall back in and separate the machine shop side of this to the car side of it. All this needs to be cleaned up, tidied up, so I can use all the equipment, so I can get the lift in and do other car projects. But I want to bring you along for the ride. Well, we're making some good headway. I'm just sort of cleaning all this stuff up. I don't know if I'm going to unbolt these yet. I think I am, and I'm going to move them. I need to figure out about the lathe, just because I do need that space in there if I need to get larger stuff in. But I could also just take off the tail stock and feed it in from this way. But if I put the wall back up here, that sort of stops that idea. What else? Like, yeah, I think probably welding table I'll put back over here, and then I'll put in an extraction hood. I can put a fan there and filters. Shaper, still don't know if I put it here against this wall that will be in here, so that will be all walled, so I could have it right there. Doesn't take up a lot of room, and it's just a back and forth motion. But there is this, so that, but we have this old Camelback style drill, built in 1908, Rockford, Illinois. I think it's Rockford? Yeah, Rockford, Illinois, US. So I restored this many years ago, put on a small electric motor because this used to all be big belt drive, central belt supply. But it works so good. It's such a nice drill, and does everything that I ever want. And it's, yeah, and it's also just good old steel. So, like a lot of this stuff, it's good for a long time. Then we come over to the bench. Well, shit, that's an absolute mess so far, so I need to tidy up all this stuff. This shadow board has never been really that great. As you see, nothing sort of matches what's going on. These cupboards, they need to go. I'll put proper storage in there for nuts and bolts and all that stuff. So, yeah, and this, I did just do some stuff on this mill. So, let me just open that up. So, it's still old belts in here, but they're all good. So I went through them, tightened them up, put in just an adjustment screw. I don't know if we can see it. It will be, oh, there it is, right there. So that's just putting a bit of tension on these belts. So yeah, but on that, I need to give this a big clean up. And also get some fluid into the pump and plumb that up so I have coolant on there. Also, I need a new coolant pump for this lathe. So, yeah. This is pretty neat. Many, many years ago, I built this big nut out of an old plow weight. But that was all made on the shaper. So, quite a neat machine. All it does is, let's see, oh yeah, she still slides. Just goes back and forth. This whole, oh. I don't know if I have, no. We'll show more of that when it's all plugged in. So, I think we're gonna get this big dog over just behind the lathe, between the two vices, just in that corner there. Don't have any rollers today, so we're just gonna do it the hard way. Hopefully drag it. Just make sure that, yeah, loose, and I'll drop that down. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna try my best to drag it along the floor and see how that goes right now. Okay, so let's make sure all this is open so anything will spin freely. That's not going to chuck anything around. Oh, so there is a planetary gearbox in here. So right now, so you got quite a few speeds depending on where your belts are. Right now, this should work. I do need to tighten this belt up because it's a bit dry. But so we'll disengage the planetary. That's that. There we go. So that will run the entire shaft. So get this right there. We'll just, and these are really your different speeds. So that whole belt, hard to see. So that whole belt feeds like that. Good tension. I do need to clean it up. But what we did here was I built this base for it. Put an old General Electric's motor on there, quite like it. Still have to oil some stuff. Oh, we might have to tighten these belts up a little bit. I loosened some stuff off since I wasn't using it. But we'll see if it will start up. There we go. So there we go. So that's got everything. She has little oilers that you put in. So you can see, so that, see those gears, they'll run the speed of the auto feed. So I can wind, there we go, wind that up like that. We can engage, there we go, so that's there, and then we can get on there. And so it's turning pretty slow right now. And just see it moving. But really nice for auto feeds. I would have to slow it down. We can get it going a little bit faster. change that. So I don't like to change this while it's running. There we go. And get that in. There's like little teeny teeth in there. Yes. There we go. So he's hooked in now at 0.015 of an inch. So we should be able to see a little bit more movement in. Pull that out before it drops. This I need to redo the little bump on the end so it doesn't slide out. Tighten it up. Which it goes quite good. So that's without the planetarian gauge. You can wind it right up, so we can turn this off here. Open that. We can wind that back up. I'll pull it off here. Do need to clean some of these. Got a little more moisture on it, so yeah. Hopefully this lines up nicely, but sometimes it will just kick it straight off. There we go. Well, prove me wrong. It's going pretty good. Let's engage that, and we'll give quite a good bit of speed, and it also has 20 inches of travel, so it's quite nice. I need to lube it all up, but you can get big bits, big screw bits, all that. Bring the plenum up side to side. It runs so nicely for something from 1908. The neat thing about this tool, and I love old tools, is this is number 25,847. Now, if I understand this right, when looking up all the information on this Camelback drill from so long ago when I restored this, the first 10,000 of these Camelback drills were bought by the Ford Motor Company at the very beginning. So I think that's some neat history that all this stuff sort of ties into finding a cool piece of equipment like that all the way down here in New Zealand. Well, as an added bonus, we did get a box. I'll throw this in here. I think we will put this together tomorrow. New tool cart for all the bits and pieces for the mill and the lathe and all those parts down there, which I'm pretty excited about. So we'll keep going. If you like this, please like it, subscribe, post some comments, let me know what you think. Thank you very much. See you next time.